Time to quit while we're ahead. Don't think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe, don't you be like that. I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me, yeah.
You couldn't be with anyone. I couldn't be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around for
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around for you. You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
You could be around for
You
you.
could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. Said, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe me, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe in me,
You couldn't be with anyone. I couldn't be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around for
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
Hello, everybody! I hope you finished those errands. Welcome back to the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. Or better yet known as, The Day We Murdered Apollo Justice. Oh, poor Apollo. He's... Poor guy cannot catch a break. Like, man, it is hilarious to me that, like, within the first trial, or yes, within one trial of the game starting, we have the previous protagonist getting usurped by not only a new protagonist, but the old protagonist getting fucking bombed, and then, when he goes to check it out, getting hit over the head with a rock! Oh god, this is hilarious. This is literally hilarious. Hello Sakura, hello Emre. How you all doing this fine day? Hello John. We're back with Dual Destinies. Poor Apollo. Poor kid cannot catch a break. But yes, hello y'all. What's good? Welcome back, everybody. I've learned a lesson today is never watch Stranger Things before watching something actually scary. Hello, John. Good to see you. Might I ask why you would never want to watch Stranger Things before watching something actually scary? I'm morbidly curious. You got me. The curiosity will kill my cat. Stranger Things made you forget horror was meant to be scary? I mean, technically, yes. Technically, and Korean horror film I watched today was fucking terrifying. Yep, that'll do it. Unfortunately for me, I had my ability to feel fear get burnt out so... I've told this story a million times, but after playing Pathologic 1, my ability to have fiction scare me has drastically been reduced. anything that is a one-sided screen, there is not a... They need to have some god tier writing if they want me to care about the characters enough to actually feel for them. Like, we need to have Apollo Justice 1 levels of writing if I want to feel for these fuckers. Or they need to put me in a literal stressful situation as a person. Like, hey buddy, here's a saw trap for you, viewer. Get out. We put the fucking key in your colon. Maybe you'll learn to type better, idiot. I was about to say asshat, and it turned into idiot when it turned into adiot. Yep. I'm good. I'm great. I'm going to learn the lesson of don't watch Ace Attorney second stream before your exams. Yes! Go the fuck to bed! It is... What? I don't know what time it is for you, but go the fuck to sleep! You have exams! Like when K-pop idols are acting well in a horror film, you know that shit's gonna be scary. I don't know if that is a diss towards K-pop idols and their ability to act, or a big ups to the director and casting department who managed to get the idols to do that. Either way, someone's getting backhanded. I've never touched a horror in my life. Oh, you don't need to touch horror to feel fear. I don't think Pathologic was supposed to be a horror game, but it turned out to be one. Like, unironically, K-pop idols, the ones that I'm talking about, make amazing music and can act. Wow, pretty nice. But yeah, so... I am interested to see what happens in Ace Attorney. Shit's gonna be fun. To be fair, anything with teeth and cutting teeth or no. No. Why'd you do? Oh god, I felt that on my. No. Okay, so when you said teeth and cutting teeth or gums, my mind didn't immediately go to, oh, a knife is cutting teeth, that's scary, or a drill or dentist. No, my mind is repeatedly going through getting a fork and grinding your teeth on it. Oh my god, that fucks me up. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh god, like, I can deal with the idea of a drill through the teeth or cutting your gums. It's just this mundane thing, this really mundane thing that fucks me up, of just the feeling of your teeth scraping on a fucking fork. Ooh. No, I can't. I just can't. Or even the sound it makes. Ugh, I can't with it. Ugh. No. No, but, like, I think it's also just, I think I just have a better separation of fiction to reality than most people do, because I can deal with giant fucking spiders. Like, I can deal with big monsters, like, terrifying, actual, like, big, an evil centaur, a fucking monster pumping down the hallway, like, brah, 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 brah. I can deal with all of that. If there's a tiny spider on my wall, I am looking at it like it is the end of the fucking world. The moment shit becomes real, I am dealing with my fight or flight response. The guy had like a parasite or something in his fucking tooth. Brush your teeth. That's a, like, don't get cavities. Brush your teeth and go to the dentist often. That's my lesson towards you. No. Yeah, I'm going back to the fork thing. I can't handle the fork. It's the mundanity of real life that gets me. I can deal with the fantastical. I can't deal with mundane. This film just had everything scary that I hate. Fair enough. If it hits your fucking, like, horror fight or flight responses, it hits. Okay, this is gonna sound like a really weird tangent, but trust, I'm going somewhere with this. Like, media has this weird influence on us where you can go, wow, that hit a certain part of me I didn't know existed. How fucking dare you? Because you can also get those, like, how do I put, I'm not monetized, I don't care. So, it's one of those weird fucking things on, like, because you can also get those feelings from other forms of media in very different ways. Like, I have heard some stories about, how the fuck do I put this? I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. People got sexually attracted to cactuses, and it freaks me out. And then there are people who will, like, look at very basic horror things and be like, oh my god, this is the most horrifying thing in the world. And I'm just like, I do not get it. However, there was this one thing that, and I will not give you context for this because that could be used as a weapon against me in all sorts of ways, and I've given y'all fuckers enough weapons as is. But there was this one thing that made me go, oh, I understand the connection now. The weird, like, psychosis of media of like, oh my god, this is something I've needed my whole life, or this is something that is, I've not needed my whole life. I'm never going to Australia, I think is the correct terminology for that. I'm sorry, Australia, if you wanted me there, fuck you. You terrify me. You have the big giant ass insects in real life, and I don't like that. I also don't want to fall off the edge of the world because haha, Australia. But yeah, that's enough fucking around. Let's get back down to examining Juniper and seeing what the fuck is going on here. I screamed at the stupid girl when she knew the guy was from her closet was under her apartment. Whined, sat down the bed. I knew he was under the bed, and I was like, "No, girl, don't fucking do that." I wouldn't even go to Australia if my favorite artists were touring there. Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. Also, how dare you be alone with Apollo? Your lesbian wife is clearly upset by this fact. And then she died. No, Apollo died. Okay, let's see if I can... let's see if I can re-get the voice work here. Like, literally and then she died. Like, literally every other character in the film. Gotcha. Do you always cough when you get nervous, Miss Woods?
Yes.
Mr. White, please do not make Miss Woods nervous by pressing her so ruthlessly.
That's barely even qualifies as a quasi question.
Let's help her relax a little with a little small talk before we delve into the cross-examination. You know, ask her about her hobbies and crushes and stuff.
Crushes? Really? I don't know about this.
Hold it!
Why exactly did you go to the courtroom ruins?
We went to look for my medicine. To stop my coughing.
What? Your medicine? Why would your medicine be in courtroom number 4?
Oh, I dropped it in the heat of the moment. Bum Rap Riney, he was keeping my medicine safe for me. Oh, he was he had a little compartment where I put the things in there, you see.
And Phony Fanty has the same type of pocket. That would be where the bomb was inserted. How big is the medicine, or how small is the bomb? Okay. I will have to read the rest of that later. You couldn't convince me to generally go on Australia. All right. Yeah, no, fuck Australia, I'm sorry. I know you can deal with it, but I cannot.
I had to put my medicine in for my coughing fits inside Bum Rap Ronnie. When I told Apollo about it, he said he'd help me go look for him. Oh, there was so much rubble in there. I was worried, but... Oh, there was no rubble or anything in the front of the witness stand. So when we got inside, Apollo went straight there. And started looking for my Ronnie in that area. Oh, it was so nice of him to do that for me, in spite of all his injuries. Oh, Apollo was so strong and kind, just like the trees in the forest.
We just cleaned that, ma'am. Please. Where is the yarn coming from? Like, I love so many artists, and it'd be like 50 groups, but hell no! Yeah, no, that's true. We need to stop this woman. The way she makes them sound, you'd think Apollo was some kind of an ancient god. You know what? I'll give it to you, writers. Or translate. That's a good one. You motherfuckers, you ruined it.
So that's why you went into the ruined Viking. That seems to be quite an important part. Please add to your testimony, Miss Woods.
Apollo started looking for Bum Rap Ronnie near the witness stand, where there was no rubble.
Interesting. The area is around the witness stand. Are you sure about that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong?
Oh, no, of course not. I was just testing my hearing. Must not upset her, must not upset her.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where we searched first. No, but then I was called back to the courtroom to give testimony.
Hold it!
That was when you called to the stand, Mr. Tone. That was when you were called to the stand after Mr. Tone's testimony, right?
Yeah, the bailiff came into courtroom number 4 and brought me back into this courtroom.
And what about Mr. Justice? Did he come with you, or did he stay behind?
Hold it!
I better not ask her about Apollo. I know, I'll use some small talk here to get her relaxed a bit. Do you have any hobbies, Miss Woods?
Hobbies? Well, I love growing vegetables in my garden. I love to knit. I like to sew, too. I made this outfit myself.
Jesus. Are those real acorns?
I'll keep that, Mr. Wright. It's working. Now, ask if you had a crush on anyone.
Ahem. So, Athena, is this really a good idea? Is there anyone you like right now?
Mr. Wright, is that question even remotely related to the case?
To this case? Not really.
Mr. Wright, you hold the paper asking questions unrelated to the case at hand.
Sorry, Your Honor. -1 brownie point.
Oh, Miss Woods, please continue with your testimony. I believe you were telling the court about your attack on Mr. Justice.
Why is Athena so interested in Juniper's romance? She wants in her dress. I was about to say pants, but I don't think she wears pants.
I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person?
So you think Mr. Justice is kind?
Oh yes, very kind. He rescued me. Oh, he's like the sun, strong and warm. He makes me feel so strong too.
The only adjectives I associate with the sun are sweltering and oppressive.
Oh, but then Apollo got hurt and oh, it's all my fault.
Tierney, Apollo's gonna be fine. He's just like the sun, right? Well, the sun doesn't just drop out of the sky.
Well, actually it does. Every day. Are you telling me Apollo's gonna die every day?
Oh, but the sun does go down at night.
Then that means Apollo go.
Mr. Payne, I do not think too much of men who make young ladies cry.
So Apollo was trying to help Juniper.
Oh, he knew that Apollo could be such a sweetheart.
Me. And everyone who played the last game. Must have been pretty hard on him too, with all that rubble everywhere.
Oh, now that I think about it, that's something odd about what Apollo was able to do.
You know, considering what Miss Woods said just now, I think you're right. That courtroom was in a very unusual state after all. Which leaves a $1 million question. What to explain this contradiction? Anyway, let's see what happens when I present what I suspect to be our answer. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Just gonna quickly put this right here.
Objection!
Hey! So we started to search the witness stand, you say?
Oh, that's right. I guess maybe he wanted to start from the furthest point in the room. Oh, he was being so brave. Oh, and strong.
But that's odd. Under the circumstances, he shouldn't have been capable of that.
But he was, and he still is. He might not look it, but he is really brave and kind, too.
Please play Apollo Justice A's attorney. Not that... No, that's not the part I'm finding fault with. Someone has a crush on Apollo. What you're claiming here is something that no one should have been able to do.
But I think anyone can be brave and kind if they want to be, Mr. Brave.
True, anyone can be brave and kind, but if you would just please take a look at the diagram. With the court in this state how it was, how is it possible to walk up to the witness stand?
Oh.
I see your point. The rubble blocks off access to the area around the stand.
Does such a tiny inconsistency even matter? Perhaps the witness is simply misremembering it.
Great, now I'm not so sure it matters.
A real man doesn't make a mountain out of molehills, you know.
Well, that's precisely what Mr. Wright does best.
I call it slander, Your Honor. Poor Phoenix! First day back on the job and he's already getting slandered. Hello, shimmy shimmy ya, shimmer shimmer shimmy ya, Wolf, how you doing?
Oh, was it really impossible to approach the witness stand? I have to say it's a bit hard to tell with any accuracy just from this diagram. Mr. Payne, do you have any other photos of the crime scene?
Let me see, Your Honor. Yes, I have one more. Here it is, more pulled back version of the photo I presented before.
Paul's assault photo updated to the court record. What's that hunk of metal on wheels? Mr. Payne, is the metallic object in the photo Mr. Tonate's bomb transport case?
That's right. Is there some sort of problem?
Oh, yes, that transport case was there in courtroom number 4 when the bomb went off. It must have been there ever since.
Oh, that's it.
Miss Woods? Have you remembered something?
Yeah, I just realized. Its position. Oh, it's different from before.
Its position. The position of what?
The position of that big metal thing.
The bomb transport case.
Yeah, when Apollo and I went there, it was in a different place. Where in the photo, where the case is in the photo was an open space, so it was easy to search the stand.
I see. So what was the transport case when you and Mr. Justice saw it?
As I recall, I think it was more to the right.
To the right? And that means... In that case, the case was over. There at the time of Apollo's attack.
Who cares where the transport case was when? What difference does it make? It has nothing at all to do with what we're talking about.
Where the transport case was has everything to do with the discussion. In fact, it's so important, it's enough to turn the prosecution's argument on its ear.
But what?
Well, that's what we found very relevant indeed. And we found where the case was at the time of the attack.
Yes, Your Honor. This diagram represents a crime scene as it was shown in the photo. And this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault on Mr. Justice. Alright, I have this. The bomb transport case was right here. Yeah, dumb. It was over the fucking Woods name. She said where it was. Were you not listening? Your Honor, I assert that this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault.
Oh, but
Inconceivable.
I didn't prove anything, though. Miss Woods, was this where the transport case was when you saw it?
Oh yeah, that's where it was.
Thank you, Miss Woods. I'm sure the court has noticed an interesting fact about this position.
well, the transport case covers up the writing in blood.
Exactly. If the transport case was in that position at the time of the assault, then no message could have been written there because of the case was in the way. Which leads us to conclude that Mr. Justice couldn't have left that bloody writing.
Why should we believe the defendant's claim that the case was in a completely different position? She's obviously lying.
The fact that the case was moved after the assault on Mr. Justice is proven by more than just Miss Wood's testimony alone. Yeah, wheel marks. It's to the right. Miss Woods was on the case over here. Points to the right. Yes, that's where it was. Phoenix, you're so smart.
What? And where's this proof you're talking about?
It's right here in the crime photo.
I keep to see this proof myself, Mr. Wright. But this photo indicates that the transport case was moved after the assault.
Specifically the wheel on Apollo's headband or bandage. Head bandage.
Take that!
Please take a look at the mark that runs over Mr. Justice's bandage here.
My dear, but what is it?
The mark were made by one of the casters from the transport case carrying the bomb. As the case was moved, it ran over his bandages. In other words, the transport case was originally to the right of Mr. Justice. Then, after Mr. Justice was assaulted, the transport case was moved.
What?
Just as Miss Wood said, the case was covering the writing at the time of the assault. Therefore, it was impossible for Mr. Justice to have left that message in blood. I miss Baron von Zeeks. Can we get away from this psycho nutjob? I miss competent prosecutors. I want my prosecutors to hit me harder. I really am a masochist at this point.
Oh, you did, boss. It's a real nail biter, but you pulled it off.
Yep, that should bring down the prosecution's claim like a house of cards.
Pardon, Mr. Mike. That was very clever deduction.
Yep. I was nothing, Your Honor. Nothing but pure genius. Take that. Zeke says no manners. That guy can keep his feet off the... Nah. We here... Listen, all I'm saying is... We in the business really like Baron Von Zeke's ability to wear slutty thigh-high boots. And cover the entire surface in red wine. And glass. I don't think we like that part of it. He also throws bottles at people. You know what? I don't think we like Baron Von Zeeks that much. Though he did apologize for it.
Boss, I'm sensing a definite smug and braggy vibe coming off you.
Just one question, Mr. Mike.
Yes, Your Honor?
If Mr. Buckland would leave the message in blood, then who did?
Huh?
What?
Oh,
Well... Oh, looks like I should have taken that train of thought to the last station. I know it's been a while since you've been an attorney, Phoenix, but come on.
well, I've heard a lot about this. So, this is Mr. Wright's famous bluffing technique, is it?
This feeling brings back memories of the old days. Back when you carved a name for yourself by bluffing your way through thick and thin.
Gee, Mr. Wright, the judge kind of makes you sound no better than a two-bit comment.
Pray, forgive the discourtesy of covering the gallery in wine and putting my boots on the desk. God, I miss you. I miss Baron Von Zeke so much.
You made your argument with such confidence, Mr. Wright. And now I'd like to hear your answer with just as much confidence.
Hey, until the judge asked the question, you didn't catch on either, Buster.
What now, boss?
I hope you didn't bluff your way into a corner.
Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way through this. I have to dig my way to the truth somehow. Who could have written that message in blood? The culprit. If Apollo didn't leave that bloody writing.
Maybe it was Apollo's attacker who wrote it and made it look like Apollo did it?
That seems like the most reasonable explanation.
But wait a minute, I just realized something, boss.
What is it?
Look at the amount of blood in the photo. Doesn't look like Apollo bled very much. What if it's even possible to write out words with just this much?
Hey, you're right. Good thing Apollo didn't lose that much blood. Oh, okay, he was writing out the fucking number on the thing. Gotcha. That might be a factor in why he survived the assault.
But since there's so little blood, this pretty much rules out his attacker, huh?
I guess so. But if it wasn't his attacker, then who else could it have been? It was Apollo himself. The person who wrote the bloody message was none other than Mr. Justice.
Pardon me?
Is that the same Apollo game is named after? Yes. We killed the protagonist and replaced him with the old one. And the new waifu.
Pardon me?
What?
Huh?
Oh, Mr. Wright, didn't you just finish saying that it couldn't have been Apollo? I'm gonna try to blame it on old age.
Oh, yeah. I did just say that, didn't I?
Not only does your head resemble a bird, but it also seems to have a bird brain as well.
But please try to think before you speak.
Game name is technically Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies, not Apollo. Ah, shit. Better give that another try. The only other person in the case!
Take that!
Which person left the bloody writing? And what do you base the claim on?
Do I really need to base my claim on something?
But boss!
Of course you do. Oh, well, probably you don't have anything at all back up your assertion.
Nothing in particular, really.
Well, I'm stupid tonight. But apparently we'll make up for your discrepancy nicely.
So it wasn't Apollo or his attacker. When you think about it, he was at the crime scene. There's really only one other person it could be.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't there another person who shed blood at the crime scene? Oh, fucking, okay. Thank you for spelling it out for me. I needed that, apparently. I'm just dumb.
Take that!
To be honest, I don't actually have any real proof of this. But I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Besides Apollo, there was one more person who shed blood at the crime scene.
What person who shed blood? Oh, you don't mean.
Oh, but I do. I believe it was Candace Army who left behind this message in blood.
What?
Wow, clickbait title, I'm leaving! What? It's called the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. Guy who planted the bomb is called Ted Tenate. Love the names of these games. Yeah.
What? Detective Army? You sure you know what you're doing here?
Not really.
What kind of ridiculous assertion is that? If you had said the attacker left the message to throw people off, it might have made sense.
At first glance, it would seem the most reasonable explanation. However, Apollo didn't shed enough blood to write such an extensive message.
Uh-oh.
Barbie. Even the photo makes it clear there was enough blood to write all those letters. And Mr. Rasmus did survive. I suppose he didn't bleed very expensively in that case.
Apollo Justice Ace Attorney and Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy are different games. One just happens to include the other. Aww.
But why would Detective Army write the defendant's name? There's no connection between the two whatsoever.
I didn't even know the lady who was killed.
I admit investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and the defendant. They had never met each other.
That's very true. Well then, let's see. Then maybe the intended meaning of the message is not what it appears to be.
But the intended meaning?
Not what it appears to be.
Maybe the message was not intended to be woods. That's a quality bluff, Phoenix.
Coming from you, that's quite a bold statement, Mr. Mike. You were so smart about this bloody money could have had some other meaning.
Yes, Your Honor. There's something I pulled out of a wormhole. It could turn out to be true, right?
Objection!
It clearly says woods, as anyone can plainly see. What other meaning could it possibly have?
Objection!
But Candace Army was a detective. Maybe woods only means something to the police. Like a police scanner code, for example.
I've been thinking about
it. You may have tricked Your Honor, but you'll never get the best of me. I have a thing for studying on the weekends, as you may have already guessed.
Never would have guessed that, Toupee.
And there was no such thing, and such radio code as woods in this state, my dear Wright.
Is that a fact?
Don't look at me. I know as much as you do about police codes.
I'll remember this. I'm quite taken with the impressions of theory. I was quite taken with this special query, but the Blake had some factor with my think that I must make things clear.
No, please wait, Your Honor.
Very well, before I discuss this query any further, I demand a plausible explanation. So, Mr. White, what is the true meaning of the bloody writing?
Well, I believe it's...
As I was following. If we can't come up with an answer quickly, I will declare this discussion officially over.
I'm in trouble now. What other meaning could it have besides the obvious one? Maybe it means something in another language? Or maybe it's a code? Think, Phoenix. You can do this.
Which piece of evidence will tell us what the word woods really means?
Take that!
The bomb transport case. I plan up to hear your shenanigans, Mr. White.
Take a look at the numbers on this case, Your Honor. L1005R. Doesn't this string look vaguely familiar?
Well, what's happening with anything?
Humph, what could those numbers possibly have to do with the case at hand?
Now please take a look at the bloody writing shown in the crime scene photo.
Oh, I think I see it.
Latter girl. That one's on my side.
Miss Van Woods.
Or you could say it's a horse of a different color, Your Honor. First character isn't a W, it's actually an L and a 1. And the next two are zeros.
Oh, my goodness.
The true meaning behind this bloody writing isn't Miss Wood's name. It's the number engraved on this bomb transport case.
Objection!
What are you talking about? The next part doesn't make any sense. Next number is a 1, but the bloody writing says D.
Objection!
But the number on the case and the bloody writing can be made to match up quite easily. This is how the numbers are on the transport case can be made to match the bloody writing. Erase 2 lines. Please erase the third downward stroke of the W and the curved part of the D.
Well, what you looking at? Lilith.
No, Your Honor, it isn't meant to be read as a word. It's a number, L10015, which if you take away the final R, is an exact match to the number on the bomb transport case.
Objection!
Huh, erase 2 lines and they match up, you say? Well, I could change anything about anything else and simply by erasing 2 lines. What if we erase 2 lines from your name? Would you be happy as Mr. Rye?
Well, would you, Mr. Bry?
Okay, that was a good bit. The only right spelling is right. Okay, I'm doing pretty well here, and I think I've drawn the right conclusion. Detective Arm's real message to us was the bomb transport case number. Your Honor, the 2 lines were added by the real culprit to intentionally mislead people.
What?
The original message Detective Arm left behind was the transport case number. But whoever assaulted Apollo changed the message.
Oh, you're right, boss. Then, what do you suppose Detective Army was trying to tell us?
Good question. What does this number represent?
Do you see this number here? It is my identification number.
Candace Army lost her life in the courtroom bombing. Her dying message could have only had one purpose.
No.
To tell us the name of the one responsible for the bombing. Gets mocked by the opponent and the judge. I'm doing pretty good!
Oh, Mr. Mike, don't keep us in this suspense. Tell us who we see was trying the name.
The culprit of this victim was trying to identify is none other than...
Take that!
The defense wishes to indict Mr. Ted Toney on charges of courtroom bombing.
Name?
Apparently, dismantling bombs isn't Mr. Toney's only specialty. Somehow, the victim must have realized that he was the bomber. So, when she was caught in the blast, she left his bomb transport case number as her dying message. She used Mr. Toney's own ID number to finger him for the crime.
Objection!
Why would anyone go out of their way to write an ID number? Why would they simply write the person's name?
You've got a good point there.
Well, my persuade that, Mr. Mike.
That only Detective Army would know the answer to that, but allow me to offer a theory. Perhaps Detective Army couldn't recall Mr. Toney's name in the heat of the moment. As I recall, this was the first meeting between the two of them. It's entirely possible they wouldn't have been familiar with each other.
Or maybe using the ID numbers was a way to hide its true meaning from the real culprit. Thus lowering the odds they would erase the bloody writing.
But no matter the reason, the important thing is the meaning behind her message. The fact remains that she wrote Mr. Toney's ID number.
Objection!
And now just one moment here. There hasn't been any proof of yet that it was indeed Detective Army who wrote it. The bloody writing wasn't found during the investigation after the blast. If Detective Army had left the message, it should have been found at that time.
Objection!
Naturally, Mr. Toney hid it before anyone could discover it. And then there's a simple explanation for how it was able to do so.
What?
Mr. Toney was able to cover the message up because he's... wearing weird goggles! The first to find the body. The first person to discover the bloody writing was Mr. Toney himself.
I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure the safety, but it ended up discovering a dead body.
When Mr. Toney saw that the victim had written his ID number, he used the bomb transport case to cover up the bloody writing as a stopgap measure.
Oh, so that's why the message envelope was under the transport case.
He didn't have enough time to try and scrub away the writing. If he didn't report the body right away, he'd look suspicious. So those letters lived on to serve another function, where Mr. Toney used them in another incident.
Oh, we saw public for breakfast.
Exactly. Mr. Toney hit upon a plan to use the bloody writing for his own purpose. So he didn't clean it away. Instead, he made it look like Mr. Justice wrote it. By adding 2 lines in the writing that Detective Army left behind. He changed the meaning of the message. He made it look like Mr. Justice was accusing Miss Woods of the attack.
So that means...
The only person who could have altered the bloody writing was the courtroom bomber, who was the same person who assaulted Mr. Justice. And that person is Ted Toney.
No!
Hair, very hair. Hey, Milk, how you doing?
It looks like we'll have to hear from the bomb specialist himself. Mr. Payne, please have Mr. Toney take the witness stand.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's great, Mr. Wright.
Just doing what I do best, which is flying by the seat of my pants.
Dismantling the case of yours, do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you try.
Finally draw Mr. Toney back into the witness stand. Looks like you'll get your wish, goggle man. Now watch me take your lies apart.
Mr. Tomate, I'm afraid we have a few more questions for you.
I understand the situation, Your Honor. I was keeping a close eye on the proceedings from the gallery. The allegations are laughable.
Objection!
I wouldn't be laughing if I were you, Mr. Tonate. The message in blood matches your ID number. The same ID number that's there on that bomb transport case.
Such a far-fetched theory, no better than a tangled ball of wires. I'll have them untangled for you in no time at all.
You were the first person on the scene after Detective Army left her message in blood. You were the only one who could have hidden the writing and then used it again later.
I see ×2, but let me ask you, do you have any proof that the Detective Army wrote that message?
That's a very good question. Well, do you, Mr. Banks?
The best way to prove that Detective Army wrote that message is to... probably just analyze the DNA, because that would be her blood. Your Honor, I request that a DNA test be performed on the blood itself. Once we know whose it is, it'll be obvious as to who wrote the message.
Very well. May I please request to perform a DNA test with the forensics team?
Yes, Your Honor.
Will be some time before we have the results of the analysis. But till then, let's hear more from the witness.
I would like nothing more, Your Honor. I want the court to hear now how ridiculous the defense's theory is.
Oh boy, here we go.
I admit I was the first one on the scene after the explosion, but there was no bloody writing there at the time. Anyway, there is no way that Detective Army could have written it. She struck her head on rubble and died near the courtroom entrance. She was too far away from where the bloody message was found.
So you're saying that the victim's body was nowhere near where the writing was?
Precisely. It is plain as day that she could not have written it.
Okay.
It's true that the body was discovered near the entrance of the courtroom. Please look at this crime scene photo. As you can see, there's blood on the rubble near the victim's body. She must have died after hitting her head there.
My friend. All right, then, Mr. Banks, you may cross again with the witness.
Do you have what it takes to take my infallible testimony apart?
Wow, you're smug. Like, unnecessarily smug. How'd she get blood on her fucking front, though? She got hit in the back of the head. Like, that shouldn't have happened. And her fingers are obviously out of the way.
Hold it!
Why were you the first person on the scene?
To secure the area. It is regulation for a bomb disposal specialist to enter first.
In other words, you had the opportunity to alter the bloody writing, didn't you?
Well,
Objection!
Mr. White, please don't interrupt. Mr. Tony is about to give a testimony that will show how wrong your reasoning is.
Darn, I think he was just about to say something interesting, too.
when I went in and saw the aftermath, well, it was quite the disaster.
You're able to tell even with those goggles on?
With these goggles, there is no way I could have missed something like that. I can see quite well in them. In fact, I can see every hair on your spiky head. Oh, you have a few grays, Mr. Wright.
What?
Poor Mr. Wright. He always working so hard keeping the office together.
Wait a minute, I don't have any gray hairs.
Just kidding.
Objection!
I love they all turned British now. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. We don't have the Southern lady here. We're fine. I object to the witness's attempt to prematurely give me gray hair.
Mr. Toley, this court frowns upon the unword comments about person's hair. Fall back there.
Oh, poor judge.
I'm sensing a great wave of sorrow coming from the judge.
My apologies, Your Honor. If I may please continue the testimony.
Hold it!
If she didn't write it, then who do you propose did?
Mr. Justice, of course. Just before dying, he wrote the name of his attacker, Juniper Woods.
A final message from your poor subordinate.
Poor Mr. Ratcliffe, I found to get all misty-eyed.
Paul's not dead, folks.
How can you so be sure it wasn't Detective Army who wrote the message?
It's very simple.
Hold it!
Do you imagine she was thrown back by the force of the blast?
A bomb can inflict damage not only from the explosion itself, but also substantial secondary damage from the blast wind.
Detective Armies unfortunately hit her head on some rubble. It stated in her autopsy report, cause of the death, trauma to the back of the head.
Oh, the autopsy report. Better take another look at that. You know what? That one's a good call. It's a lot of... With a flat object. That is a sharp object.
Now do you see, Detective Army could not have written that message. The reason for that being...
As much as it did spell it out for me, I don't think I would have actually been able to get that one that fast. So you know what? Hey, good hint. Good hint, game. I'll give you that.
Objection!
You are a terrible liar, Mr. Tone. Take a look at this autopsy, specifically the part about Detective Army's head injury. Cause of death, trauma to the back of the head, caused by impact with a flat object.
Yes, what about it?
Now take a good look at the bloody piece of rubble. It's as sharp and pointed.
You're right, boss. It is pointy. Just like your hair.
Oh, my problem, what can be the meaning of this contradiction?
I believe it means the victim did not hit her head on this piece of rubble. The blood stain you see is just another fabrication. Its purpose is to mislead us into thinking the victim died near the courtroom entrance.
You claiming the culprit moved the victim's body?
That's exactly what I'm claiming. The victim hit her head at some other location, most likely on the floor or some other flat surface. And this location was somewhere near where the bloody writing was found.
Oh, in that case, you definitely could have written the message.
Oh, Your Honor! I have the results of the bloodstain analysis.
Ah, very good timing. Let's take a look. Because this proof-free message with Detective Army's blood has been placed claim only parts of the message were added afterwards. Were written in Mr. Justice's blood. It would appear that Mr. Assertman is correct after all.
Fuck yeah.
Yes! You did it! You were right, boss.
Now I have to drive it home. I'll have to take a good look at that bloody writing analysis later. How about right now? DNA analysis confirms and proves the blood of the writing to the victim Candace Army, age 27. However, the lines that were added later were found to be written in the blood of Apollo Justice, age 23. Cool. Banging. He's always right. Oh.
What's the problem with now apparently you have told several lies to the court. I hope you have some sort of explanation for yourself.
Fine, I will confess.
You will? But then why are you so calm?
This time I will tell the truth.
Big thing that's bugging me is this piece of rubble that had the last, like, the R digit on it. Where the fuck did that go? And then it hit me that it could only have been put into the box. So that's my guess, is that the big piece of rubble's in this box. And that also has the where defendant armies, like, smashed her head on the ground. Okay.
It is true that Detective Army wrote my ID number. She very plainly wrote L1015R. I was shocked. But I did not detonate the bomb. Detective Army must have mistaken me for the real bomber. Now wanting to be accused, I moved the body and covered the writing. My bad. Lovely.
My please, so it's your assessment that you merely moved the body. Is that it?
That is correct. I did not kill Detective Army.
Oh, well, that's all you did then. Wait a minute. That in itself was a criminal act.
Glad to see you finally crossed the finish line, Your Honor. Now would be a good time to mention that this game's Allegro cross-examination theme is basically just a sped up Montegro with a new melody added. Well, there you go.
Wait, your cross-examination, please, Mr. Bright.
The truth. He could rock who got hit with it be the missing piece? I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's where Detective Army died.
Hold it!
So you admit that you actually did see the bloody writing Detective Army left.
My bad. I should have said so from the outset.
And you're sure it was your ID number?
I am sure. It was definitely my ID number.
With no new melody added, unlike most of the other games. Ah, damn.
That ID number was assigned exclusively to me by the police department. The number is assigned to my goggles as well.
So those funky things were provided by the police department.
Although these are special goggles customized by me personally.
Speaking of personalized, these sunglasses of mine are custom made as well. They were specially created to be particularly dark and shiny.
Oh, speaking of special, my gavel is made of mahogany. 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 And was custom made as well. It was specially created to make a particularly loud and resonating sound.
I wish I had something to brag about. Phoenix! You invented the jurist system! That got thrown out! Immediately! Be all that as it may, I just want to reconfirm that you saw the bloody writing clearly. And that it was your ID number. What jurist system? I forgot, only the British have the jurist system.
That is correct. My ID number was written in blood on the floor.
We don't talk about the juris system. I remember grade Ace Attorney.
Hold it!
L10015R. And that was written after the bomb went off in the courtroom.
Correct. I didn't know why she wrote it. She would write it, so that sent me into a panic.
Sounds like you were quite a pity.
Pray, forgive the discourtesy of the superior legal system, despite being set 100 years earlier.
If I were in his shoes, I guess it would have been psyched me out too. I can't imagine coming across the message "Psychs" written in blood.
If I saw gasp in pain written in blood, it'd certainly make me gasp. Rest assured, Mr. Toad, I understand how you must have felt.
But so you got me ID number written in blood must be ma'am.
That is right. I saw it with my own eyes. It very clearly said
Hold it!
Didn't you? The victim may have had special knowledge of who the bomber was.
I have no idea what thoughts Detective Army may have had inside her head. It's not like I ever dismantled her mind to check.
Mr. White, if you have some questions about the witness, let's see your proof. Evidence is everything in a court of law. Even school children know that. How many years have you been a defense attorney now?
Cut me some slack, will ya? I just got back.
Don't feel bad, boss. Oh, you just got your attorney badge back is all. And in that sense, you're still more of a beginner than I am.
Christoph Gavin is rolling in his fucking maximum security cell. You voicing Tonade kind of sounds like GLaDOS to me sometimes. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. I'm supposed to be thankful you're not a licensed psychologist.
Mr. Toad, please continue with your testimony.
With pleasure. My ID number was left at the scene, but Detective Army must have mistaken me for the real bomber. Right, yep.
By mistaken, do you mean she had, you had nothing to do with the explosion?
That is correct. That is why I was so shocked when I saw my ID number.
The victim may have suspected Mr. Toad for no reason other than the fact that, as the bomb specialist, he was in charge of the bomb. In other words, a false accusation. It's a vocational discrimination, I say.
I do not support discrimination of any kind.
Well spoken, Your Honor. If the victim had been found the killer with a gavel, Mr. Blue Suit over there would probably have pinned the crime on you.
Me would? Well, that wouldn't do. Mr. Mike, if you dare try to put anything on me, I'll find you a contempt of court.
But I've never tried to harm a hair on a strand on your beard, Your Honor.
Well said, Mr. Payne. Because I am so closely associated with bombs. I was afraid I would be prosecuted if anyone saw the bloody writing.
Hold it!
You didn't think to clean away the bloody writing?
I didn't have time. By the time I found the message, the blood was already dry. The police were waiting just outside for me to secure the room. And I still had to move the body. I was in a panic. With no time to spare, I temporarily covered the writing with my case.
Didn't you think the police would find it during their investigation?
Regulation stipulates only a specialist may touch the transport case. Because of the danger, you see. I thought I would clean up the writing once they were finished. My bad.
My bad. Does he really think that'll just magically make things go over smoothly?
This guy is something else. And I don't believe Detective Army's dying message was just some mistake. He won't wriggle out of this one that easily. What did Mr. Tonade see when he first discovered the bloody writing? There has to be a contradiction hidden in his testimony somewhere. Ah, there it is.
Objection!
GG. I just want to make doubly, triply, quadruply, and fifth-tuply for sure that L10015R is really what you saw in Blood.
Yes, very clearly said L10015R.
But that's odd, because that's not what I see.
Objection!
What on earth are you babbling about now? Was it you who claimed the bloody writing was his ID number in the first place?
Take a good look at the photo in the bloody writing analysis. Now tell me, does it really say L10015R? Something is missing, isn't it? And that something is the final R.
What does it mean, Mr. Tomei?
Oh, right, now I remember. There was no R on the end. It was just a slip of the finger. My bad.
Oh, come back, my beautiful contradiction.
That's right. I'm not sure it was just a simple slip of the finger.
You have something for me, Athena?
I sense he's extremely agitated, almost panicked.
What gives you that idea? Hey, you know what? Kudos to the 3D modelers and animators who are working on this. His bottom teeth on his jaw are going from left to right as his jaw is. They did not need to do that. No one but me would have noticed this shit. But they did it anyway to make his jaw look more crazy. It's the subtle things you don't pick up on. Kudos to the 3D modelers and animators for this game. Shit is good. He does look pretty flustered. What gives you that idea, Athena?
Well, Mr. Mike, it appears it was nothing more than a mere mistake.
I don't know. Did he really just make a typo? What about that R? Did Mr. Tone really see it? He saw it. Maybe Mr. Tone really did see the R. But there's no R anywhere on the bloody writing. What's going on here? Huh? I'm gonna take another good look at this photo. I think maybe, yeah, there's clearly an R there. That's it!
Oh, what is it now, Mr. Wright? You trying to imitate Apollo with his cold steel?
I've got it. So that's what happened. A slip of the finger. Is that really what it was? Because I don't think so. I propose Mr. Tone really did see the letter R.
But photos clearly show that there is no R.
No, Your Honor. Actually, just the opposite is true. The photo clearly shows that Mr. Tone could have seen the R.
Oh, you're gonna make that clear, but you better be able to point out what you mean. What part of the photo shows Mr. Tone could have seen the R?
The biggest, most obvious
Take that!
part of the blood. Right there. Please look at the right side of the 5. Do you see the little bit of red?
Oh, my dear. That's my edge of where the floor is broken up.
That's the R Mr. Tone saw.
Objection!
Oh, it's true the witness wears some very odd goggles, but that doesn't mean his eyesight is bad, nor his brain power. What part of this little smudge looks like an R to you?
Objection!
But what Mr. Tone saw wasn't a little smudge. There was a whole and complete R written there. Before the floor was damaged by the explosion.
Oh, well, that explains it. Huh?
Thank you, Judge.
Can you explain what you mean? Because you just proposed everything happened in the exact opposite order.
Yep, because that's the way it really went down. The timing when the R was written turns everything in this case around. Now then, if the floor was damaged by the explosion, when was the message written? Before the explosion. When the bloody message running off the edge damaged the floor like that, we can only conclude that it was written before the explosion.
But that's ridiculous.
Well, that was true. It overturns your entire premise.
That's right. It does. In fact, it turns everything upside down. The victim was not killed by the explosion in the courtroom. She was killed before the explosion ever occurred.
What kind of preposterous claim is that? Have we forgotten the victim's body was found at the scene of the explosion?
Objection!
True, but consider this scenario. She was hit on the head and killed before the explosion, or before the trial began. Her body was subsequently placed in the courtroom ruins after the bombing occurred. That way, it could have been made to look like she was the victim of the blast.
What?
Well, sounds like we better look into what the victim was doing before the trial. Mr. Payne, did anyone see Detective Army before the trial?
Bro went, we're doing them. Yeah. Dude is a hamster in disguise, yes. Bro, weren't we done the moment we proved the blood was detectives, therefore Juniper couldn't have done it? Yes, technically. But we gotta find out who really did it.
Well, let's see. According to the police report... here it is. One person saw the victim before the trial. And that person was... Ted Tony. Wait, what?
No one besides Mr. Tomei saw the victim.
That appears to be the case, Your Honor.
I would now like the court to recall something. Specifically, Mr. Tonei's words from yesterday.
It was when Detective Army and I were transporting the bomb.
Oh my!
Mr. Tonei, just before the trial, you were with the victim. The two of you were together in the scene of the crime, courtroom number 4.
Louisiana.
Your Honor, the defense requests a new testimony from Mr. Tonei. We wish to hear what he has to say about his whereabouts before the trial. This is a long first trial, holy shit. "3DS had way more memory to work with.
Mr. Tomei, your testimony, please.
My testimony, there is no need for what was you beat about. He's completely unnerved, Mr. Rott. You must hit the nail on the head. Because, all I did was transport the bomb to the courtroom. I already told you God, this blasted thing. I was in the courtroom with the victim because of our work. I swear I was only transporting the bomb there.
Objection!
You and the victim were alone together at the scene of the crime. In other words, you clearly had the opportunity to commit murder, did you not?
Objection!
Still probably shorter than first half of Great Ace Attorney. Fair.
Do you always leave yourself open to attacks, Mr. Wright?
What now, Mr. Payne?
Yes, Mr. Tonei may have had the opportunity to kill Detective Army, but an important piece of your assertion is missing.
What important piece?
The murder weapon. What do you claim was used to kill the victim?
Mr. Payne has a point. Even Mr. Tomei had a chance, even if Mr. Tonei had a chance without a weapon, you can't accuse him of the crime.
Well, Mr. Tonei.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Damn, you just look evil. That fucking mouth movement. That is... That mouth is like 5 fucking vertexes. Jesus.
I didn't have any sort of thing that could be used as a murder weapon on me. I couldn't have possibly killed Detective Army.
Did he really have nothing he could have used as a murder weapon? What is it, Athena?
Just looking over the victim's autopsy report. I'm hoping there's something in here that can point us in the right direction.
Well, did she say she died from trauma to the back of the head with a flat object?
Yeah, and to inflict that specific kind of injury, all you would need is a flat surface, right?
A heavy, blunt object with a flat surface could definitely be our murder weapon.
Well, Mr. Mike, can you indicate with the call what was used to kill Detective Bobby?
I have two ideas. Either it was the bomb or the case. I believe I can. Believe being the key word here.
Yeah, you can.
But please do so now. What did Mr. Tony have that could possibly use as a murder weapon?
I mean, the case itself. I'm gonna say the case. Nope. Excuse me, that was not it. Go faster.
Go faster.
The bomb?
Take that!
Mr. Tonate, can you say you didn't have anything that could be used as a weapon? But in fact, you had the perfect thing.
What the devil are you talking about?
You had this.
Oh, that's the bomb. I thought you were trying to prove that the victim wasn't killed by the bomb blast.
The bomb blast, no, but I believe Candace Army was killed with this bomb. Because this is a blunt object that could have delivered the fatal blow to her head.
Gah.
Please recall the description of Detective Army's head wound. Trauma to the back of the head caused by an impact with a flat object. We assume this injury was sustained when her head hit the floor. But a blow from any flat side of this bomb would produce the exact same pattern. What's with him?
Then show me some proof. Where's the evidence that I hit the victim with the bomb?
He's right. I don't have anything decisive.
Did you find the victim's blood on the bomb? That would be decisive proof. But too bad, the bomb was blown to bits. It's long gone. Boom. Game over. Yeah.
Sleep well, take care. Good luck with your exam tomorrow.
Mr. Wright, is there really nothing on the bomb in the photo?
I don't see any blood or anything. Wait, the timer...
Wait, the timer display is broken right there. Might have broke when it made contact with Detective Army's head.
That's definitely a distinct possibility. Unless we find a fragment with the victim's blood, it's not going to court.
Oh, I guess you're right.
By setting off the bomb, Tone managed to obliterate all traces of the murder weapon. What in the world do I do now? Times like this, I've got to change gears and look things in a different way. Hey, Mia! Instead of looking for things that he wasn't able to hide, I should be looking for a way to expose the things he did hide. Mr. Ted Tone murdered Detective Army before the trial started. Then he placed her body in the courtroom after the bomb went off. Which means there was something he needed to keep hidden until then. And I think I have just the thing. Time to present a photo that shows exactly what Mr. Tone intended to hide.
Take that!
Your Honor, please take a look at this. The fact that Mr. Tone hid this makes it decisive evidence for my case. No, it don't. No, it do not.
Take that!
Oopsies! I was just trying to say the big rock. Don't save scum, let them mock you. It's funny. No, never. They already mocked me once, never again.
Take that!
Your Honor? Okay, I guess, well, that's all the photos. Every single photo. There's something we've all been overlooking. If the murders took place before the trial, then Mr. Tone would have had to hide the body somewhere during the trial.
You're right. And if we can figure that out, where that hiding place was.
Excuse me.
Exactly, we might be able to find the evidence that we can pin him down with. So where could Mr. Tone have hidden the body during the trial? The big box.
Take that!
Thank you. Wait, a box big enough for a body? A box that was in the courtroom the whole time? A box nobody would touch if they thought there was a bomb in it. Mr. Tone,
What is it? Do you finally have some decisive evidence to show me?
no, you're the one who's going to show it to me.
Come again.
You heard me. Now show me what's inside the bomb transport case.
What? Why? No, there's no need.
I've got him now. Just before the trial, you killed the victim with a blunt object. And then you placed her body in the ruins of the courtroom after the bomb went off. Clearly, you were trying to make it look like she died in the explosion. But where was the body during the trial?
Oh, I thought about it.
The answer is right here. Inside the box made of thick alloy plate that can withstand any impact.
No, that's completely false.
If it's false, then you should have no objection to showing us your transport case. So, let's open it up and take a look inside, shall we?
Let's not. If you value your life,
What's he up to now?
remain calm and listen carefully. This bomb will detonate in 5 minutes.
What? Yeah?
I repeat, this HH-300 will detonate in 5 minutes.
What's going on?
Your Honor, I recommend that you adjourn this trial before this bomb goes off.
Mr. Tone, are you threatening me?
Hee. I am the only one who can disable this bomb. If you do not want to die, your only option is to listen to me.
But Mr. Tony, did you say that this is a training model, a fake one to practice on?
I did, but I also lied. This is the real deal. This is the HH-3000.
But the HH-3000 was used to blow up courtroom number 4, wasn't it?
How do you know it was the real HH-3000 that blew up courtroom number 4? Huh? The bomb that blew up the courtroom was a different one. One that I made.
But we take it as a compression on your part.
Take it any way you would like. Just before the trial, I took the HH-3000 out of the stuffed animal and put my own bomb into it. That bomb was the explosion that destroyed courtroom number 4.
Mr. Tony, please be reasonable. Do you really expect us to believe a crazy story like that?
The HH-3000, it is unique. I have never seen anything like it. So unique that I could not replicate the detonation mechanism. So I just had to have it. Besides, did anyone look inside the stuffed animal during the trial? Did anyone check to see if it was really the HH3000 in there?
I must confess, no one opened the stuffed animal to check.
So there really is a possibility that the bomb was switched out?
No, not a possibility. A certainty. I did it.
So he had a real bomb with him the whole time.
You had better get out of here while you can. You do not have much time.
Put him in the car.
I'm out of here! Oh, it's gonna blow, run!
You four are still here. Well, aren't you brave?
Just but I wouldn't do with the judge presiding over the court to run. For that horrible explosion the other day.
The judge looks like he's about to book it for the nearest exit any second. As for Mr. Payne...
Hey, that is... Ah!
Oh. And he's off.
Mr. Wright, what we do?
I'd be pretty pathetic to run now, wouldn't I?
But the bomb might really go off.
Only 3 more minutes, folks.
Is that bomb really the HH3000? What should I do? I'm a brave boy. I think he's bluffing. I can't run now.
Well, it's been fun, but I will be going now. With my dear HH3000, naturally. Oh, and by the way, I would advise against having me followed. Even with remote switch, this bomb can still be triggered manually. If I think I'm being followed, I will detonate it on the spot. Farewell.
Hold it!
You're not going anywhere, Ted Tonate.
Oh.
Your Honor, there's no reason to be afraid. This bomb is a fake.
Are you sure, Mr. Mike?
Humph. More of your famous bluffing, even at risk of your own life.
Mr. Mike, none of your bluffing now. Not this time, not a time like this. I'm on the line here.
I'm not bluffing, and I have proof.
You do?
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Right here in the photo of the bomb, clear as day. Prove that Mr. Tonate's bomb is not the real HH3000.
Really? What was it that immediately? Where's the proof that Mr. Tonate is not holding the real HH3000?
Take that!
The crack? The display for the timer on the bomb in the photo is broken. Most likely it broke when Mr. Tonate used the bomb to attack Detective Army. But the display for the bomb in front of us is not broken.
Oh, you're right.
Therefore, this is not the real HH3000. Mr. Tonate was clearly lying when he said he switched the bomb out in the stuffed animal. The real HH3000 blew up in courtroom number 4. The bomb is nothing more than a fake model used for training purposes.
Gah!
Fear not, Your Honor. I will examine the inside of the bomb transport case myself.
Yes, please do so, Mr. Mike.
No, stop.
Yup.
Oh, what is that? Is that a blood stain?
Just as I expected. Your lies have all been all blown to bits, Mr. Tonate. I'm confident the DNA analysis on this bloodstain will confirm that it's Detective Army's blood. And those results will conclusively prove that you murdered Detective Army. How about it, Mr. Tonate? Think you can dismantle this decisive evidence?
Dismantle it. Ha 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 ha! You're too late. You missed your chance to run, so now you're out of time. The HH3000 is about to explode.
Don't try to threaten us, Mr. Tonate. I already proved that your bomb is a fake.
It's real. The bomb is the real thing, I tell you. It's real. Ha 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 ha.
Mad Bomber, party of one.
There's no time left. It's going to blow. I have to disarm it. I have to take it apart. I can dismantle anything. I can take apart evidence. I can take apart bombs. I can dismantle it all. Dismantle, 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 dismantle. I'm not gonna make it. Only one thing left to do. Stop.
Damn shame no one else is here to see this nonsense.
I made it.
Oh. Oh. Well, damn.
Game over. Dismantle attempt failed.
Lovely.
Ha ha. It's all over. My life has been blown to pieces. It's all that stupid woman's fault. I was selling the bombs I disarmed on the black market. When I tried to take this one, she just had to notice, didn't she? She confronted me in the courtroom number 4 that day. That's why. That's why I had no choice.
He's just blind forever. No, he's got eyeballs. He just lost his goggles.
Before I knew what I was doing, I hit her. It's all my fault. While I was looking for a place to hide the body, she left a message in her own blood. The trial was about to start, so I didn't have time to clean up. And now all this. I thought for sure I could disguise her death with an explosion. Then that stupid defense attorney started sticking his nose into my business. After my testimony yesterday, I went to courtroom number 4 and I found that kid all up in my bomb transport case. That's when I snuck up behind him and bam! That's when the idiot police arrested that little girl. I thought for sure I could pin it on her.
His eyes are just bomb-shaped? Yeah. Don't worry. He really loves bombs.
Why? Oh, why?
Component. You're hereby under arrest. But the suspicion of the courtroom bombing and a small-time misconduct. Your innocence or guilt will be determined at a later trial.
Hey, Cinta! So, but I'm just the loser lose his mind? Ah, he already lost it. And that's how you get turned a murder charge into a terrorism charge. Yeah!
Well, but I see members of the public have returned to the gallery. One person, however, seems to still be running far, far away. Be that as it may, I will now announce the jury permit verdict.
Yay! Woohoo! We got confetti! God, that stupid smug grin of yours, Feed. He's just gone. He's just fucking out of here.
Pardon me, man.
What about the juris system, Judge? What, we got a juris system? Oh. December 18th, 12:31 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 5. Yay, we won! Party time!
Oh, you did, boss.
Yeah, I guess we managed to pull it off somehow.
So many mysteries cleared up all at once. It's so amazing.
It just sort of worked out that way, didn't it?
That's not the kind of thing usually just works out. You made it happen. And the way that mean old prosecutor turned it out here, that was great. Mr. Wright, here, thank you for everything you did for me. I'm so happy for you, Toonie. Now we can go back home and fuck. Away from Apollo. He'll never know that you were my wife. Forever now. You're living with me. Or I'm living with you. We are living with each other, Scissor Sister. I hope the both of you will come and visit me there sometime.
That'd be nice. Thank you for the invitation.
I know, Mr. Wright. I'm not sure you can make it all the way up to Jenny's house. How high up do you live again, Jenny? Around 3,000 feet, I think.
What? That's no forest, that's a mountain.
But you know, boss, there's something that's still bothering me about the case. One little mystery we never got around to solving.
Oh, that? Yeah. I was wondering about that too.
This one.
Take that!
The floor piece?
Huh? That wasn't the thing I was thinking of.
The thing I'm thinking of. Oh, Phony Fanty?
Take that!
Is this what you're thinking of?
No. Okay. I'm gonna be doing every piece of my evidence, ain't I?
Take that!
Ah, okay. God damn it. The remote?
Take that!
The remote switch, right?
Yeah, I wonder where it disappeared to. Maybe Mr. Turnate just got rid of it somewhere.
Yeah, it was a pretty big thing to leave unsolved, though. Well, let's leave that up to the police to find. For now, we should celebrate our not-guilty verdict.
I guess you're right. Hey, Anna, Junie. Shall we go report the good news? To your mother. I mean, you're pregnant, right? With my child? You know? To your mother. Oh, okay.
Huh? Her grandmother?
No, silly, to Apollo.
Oh, right. You're gonna make fun of him for not being in on the threesome. Why don't you all go to the hospital? Why don't we all go to the hospital together to see him?
Oh, great idea. I bet he's bored out of his mind. Oh, okay.
I swear to fucking God, if we go to the same goddamn hospital, I'm gonna throw something. And so, the courtroom bombing case came to a close. But the next trial was just over the horizon. There's never a dull moment with so many lawyers in the office, that's for sure. Apollo Justice, Athena Sykes, and me, Phoenix Wright. Between the three of us, there's no case we can't solve. With our powers combined, we're an unstoppable team. At least that's what I believed. Until I was shot in the foot. But all that changed with what Apollo said to us that day. It was something that would put my faith in us to the ultimate test. Is Maya no longer around? Nah, she went home.
Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
Trucy!
Leave.
Can you at least give me a reason why? I can only say that this is something I must settle on my own.
You're being a bitch, Apollo. Why are you gonna leave your sister like that? Are you gonna go to your mother?
Oh, why, Apollo? Why are you shutting us out?
I don't know, Phoenix did that for an entire fucking game, so it seems only right that he do it to us.
What happened to you, Apollo? Ever since you started putting that jacket on, you changed. And now, for whatever reason, all my mind keeps doing is returning to the day I first met you. We had tackled our first case together. He and I, this past spring. As he did, I came to know who he is and how he thinks. It was a very peculiar case. One in which the victim was killed by a mythical creature.
Oh, okay. Yep. Good, good. Yeah! Turnabout countdown complete. Fuck yeah. Yeah, nope. Yeah, let's continue the next episode. What do we got? The Monstrous Turnabout. Silver Samurai, is that you? You were just falling because you wanted to?
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away.
Uh-huh.
To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
Uh-huh. Oh, hi.
Night, night, Alderman. Sweet dreams.
Oh, okay.
At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
You don't say. Cool. A few months prior to the courthouse bombing. Oh shit, we still have a picture of fucking... Zach Gramery. Nice. April 17th, 12:13 p.m. Write Anything Agency. Guess I'm a little early.
Hey, Apollo. Getting an early start today.
Yeah, it's the first job I've had in a while, after all.
Ah, I'll be all fired up.
Well, it's not a very good day. I got a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details.
Look, is that how he put it?
Oh, don't tell me. He just wants me to clean up the toilet again.
You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo.
Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot happened since then. That's putting it lightly! But I've settled it in nicely, despite a few bumps in the road. Bumps in the road is calling everything nicely! My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Write Anything Agency. It's where I work. Don't let the name fool you, it's definitely a law agency.
But don't forget that this is a place, this is a talent agency too, Polly.
It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, a budding magician. And adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She sometimes, makes me help with her magic tricks.
Oh, what's wrong with that? You're the one who's one of the agency's talents, after all.
I was under the impression that I was a lawyer.
Oh, we better hurry. Looks like Daddy's not gonna make it, so let's get going.
Huh? Where are we going? What about the job he mentioned?
Oh, this is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now, come on.
Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this one coming. I spot delicious pasta. It's fake.
Well, this is the right anything agency, you know? And there's no law-related work at the moment, so...
Tell me again why I choose to work here. Where's Mr. Wright anyway?
Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry, just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. But let's go, we don't have all day.
Wait a second! And another day of anything goes, being at the right anything agency. No, I want to look at Zach Gramery! I want to look at Zach Gramery! No! April 17th, 1:30 p.m., 9 Chalesvale, Yokai Lane. Well, look at Zach Gramery. Whew. So, what are we doing all the way up here in the mountains?
Oh, this is Ninetales Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here.
Yokai? Oh, you mean the Japanese monsters. Guess that explains all these weird things. Speaking of which, wasn't Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants?
Oh, yeah, they're in a festival to boost tourism over at Alderman's Manor. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here.
In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy.
Oh, Daddy isn't. Daddy said that those with horns like yours make a great addition to their festival. I think you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly?
I can do without the thoughtfulness like that. Oh, she looks so cute. She's great. Where's Mr. Hat? Show me Mr. Hat, you coward.
Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. Festival grounds are this way.
Alright, I guess it's time to move to QB Manor Garden. This monster craze. Come to think of it, I heard about it on TV. Supposedly how the Ninetales Vale made a comeback from the brink of a fiscal disaster.
Our agency could use some something positive like that. Oh, I know. Let's jump on board the monster craze. You and Daddy will make a perfect comedy duo. You could do yourselves Agni and Ruja, Demon Kings of Comedy. Daddy sets him up and you knock him down. I think I hit the jackpot with this idea.
Sorry, but I plan on staying a lawyer.
You too?
You don't have to act all surprised like that. Hey, Trucy, have you seen my attorney badge?
How could you lose something so important? Sometimes I really wonder about you, Apollo.
No, it's right here. Oh, this is so weird. Wonder if I dropped it somewhere.
Oh, look! What are these panties doing here?
Forget about the panties. I'm looking for my badge. That was fucking adorable. Okay. You know what? Fine. We didn't forget that much about Apollo Justice. We had to bring it back, didn't we?
3, 2, 1, ta! Did you forget? These are my magic pennies.
Hey, that's my attorney badge. Wow, how'd you do that?
I set it all up a while back in the office.
Wow, I didn't even... Wait, you took my badge? I'm so glad I clicked that. Hold on. No, I can't examine I can't examine Zach Gramery. No! God damn it. I wanted to examine Zach Gramery. These backgrounds are nice, by the way. April 17th, 2:05 p.m., QB Manor Garden. Wow, this place is really something.
Oh, it definitely feels like a different world here.
Trucy. Oh, hi.
Tinksy!
And this is?
Oh, this is my friend Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us.
There's a pun there. I can feel it.
She just happens to be a maid here. 2 horns, a leaf of red. Are you a demon?
No, I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet.
He is a demon.
Okay, I like how they're playing with the 3D. Kudos. What the?
Begone, foul beast. You look great, Polly. Feel some of that space on your forehead.
Ugh. They did not need to make that thing blow when Apollo spoke. That is a great attention to detail. Oh, what is this thing?
Oh, it's a warden charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds.
Including herself? But I'm no monster.
Maybe I should have told her that you're a good demon.
Or you could just say I'm human.
The Red Demon, emissary of the underworld.
I got up early to do my hair for this. Can I take this off now?
So you can eat me?
I'm not gonna eat you.
Forgive me, a terrible one. I'll turn on the cord to steal Apollo. You're scaring her out of her wits.
Don't worry, I'm already full.
Please stay that way.
Great. I'm playing along too. Cute. So I wanted to ask you about Nine-Tailed Veil.
Begone, foul demon. Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally.
I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself.
Please don't eat me. I don't have food if you're hungry.
This isn't working. We don't get anything out of her until we set the record straight.
If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look.
Ouch, unnecessary roughness. Looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human. Hey, have you heard about my fucking attorney badge? I'm just here to give Froggers. Understandable. I just wanted to show you this.
Oh, what is it?
It's my attorney badge, you see. I'm not a demon, I'm a lawyer.
Really? You're a lawyer?
Phew. Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon.
Does it protect you from Enmadio's judgment?
Who's Enmadio?
I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who judges the dead for their sins. Oh, now she thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly.
Can I go back to just being a normal demon?
Please, please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. I prefer a Turkish bath if possible.
A Turkish bath? Isn't that more of a sauna than a bath?
I don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray. Please, demon lawyer, sir. Have mercy on my soul.
Oh my god, I already told you I'm not a demon, and Trisha, you were just making it. Just leave Enmadio to hold me.
Isn't that great, Jinxie? I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife.
Will someone tell these two I'm human already? That's a cute little transition.
So, Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of a monster craze. Uh-huh. Barely anyone has even heard of it before, but now it's packed with tourists.
Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival?
It was the Alderman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you. There are lots and lots of yokai prowling around Nine-Tailed Vale.
Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something?
Uh-huh. And they're hungry too.
Man-eating monsters. And they're all over the place? I was shooting back into Phoenix there for a second.
Uh-huh. There was just one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. And then there was the ding-dong demon. How else could you explain it?
Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch.
Well, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. The demon Tenmataro. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber.
Tenmataro? The Forbidden Chamber? About that yokai who said he was imprisoned in the manor. Is it true?
Uh-huh. He's a super evil demon named Tenmataro. Here, take a look at this scroll. Tenmataro is the dark demon you see there. He's super evil and super scary.
So that's the yokai that was imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. He was defeated by the village garden yokai named the Nine-Tailed Fox. And locked away forever.
So you're saying Tenmataro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe. Because there's a really powerful seal. Charm keeping the door shut tight.
What a charming security system. Shut your mouth, Apollo.
You can have the scroll if you want. The Alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me chills, so...
Uh-huh. Thanks, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright. Yay! So, I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie?
Yes, that prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them.
Evil things.
Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead. They have to stay there forever. Got it?
I wonder what would happen if I did take them off.
It's time for me to get back to work. Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie. You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect. This is sure to be fun.
Better not be a yokai parade. You'd probably drop dead from fright. Demon? Oh, wait. It's just someone in a suit, right?
Tenmataro!
Tenmataro? Demon from the Forbidden Chamber?
Please don't hurt me! Be go!
Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away.
Hey, this is Char's again. Where's the dang gonna have Char? Oh, she put it on her own forehead this time.
She sure gives up quick. Oh, why is everyone hiding their faces?
Hey, you there.
Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that! Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful! Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? Your devilry stops here and now, Tenmataro! Now what?
Oh, look, Apollo! There's somebody up on the roof!
Is that the Silver Samurai? Ho ho ho! That booming laugh. That booming laugh, could it be? My 9 golden tails are proof of my unassailable righteousness. With band of 100 minions, I banquet evil from this land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. I don't... Welcome back, Ace Attorney. I missed you, apparently. Where have you been? I don't... Yep. I don't think there's anywhere we can go from there. I also just think it would be funny if I straight up fucking just left it there and see what my reaction is when we come back. I think I'll forget about this. Well, thank you all for coming by. This was a moment. Yep. Dear God. I'll be back on Wednesday with more Jet Game. I hope you all look forward to that. You either forget to sleep or think about it all the time. Yeah, there is no in-between. There really is no in-between. So, with that being said, thank you all for coming by. I hope you had some fun. I'm gonna go raid a friend of mine. You have a good time over with Kay. I am going to go come to an understanding. Think about myself. I'm gonna think about a lot of things. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Take care. Get some sleep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Have a great night, everybody. Oh.